Lesson 3 is writing a descriptive paragraph. Good descriptions help your reader picture your characters in their mind. And I'm sure you understand that because you enjoy books where you can imagine what those characters are doing. You want your readers to have fun with your story. So, how do we go about doing that? Let's look at some examples from our reference books. Jemmy looked up and barely made out a long, bony face with hollow cheeks and a nose like a meat cleaver. I want to point out something in here, like a meat cleaver, a nose like a meat cleaver. That's a simile. It's a creative writing technique that helps you envision or describe more completely what something is like. Also, using the word as. Similes use the word like or as. So his nose was like a meat cleaver. So if I said I had a blue ball, but if I said I had a ball that was blue like the sky, then you can picture what color blue that is. So it makes things clearer for your reader. And so this is one artist's rendition after reading that description of what Cutwater would look like, with the long bony face, hollow cheeks, nose like a meat cleaver. Another description from the Whipping Boy is Billy was a big man, big and raw as a skinned ox, and he smelled like a ton of garlic. You have similes in there. Again, raw as a skinned ox, big guy. This is the artist's rendition for Billy. Can almost smell him, can't you? So you see, descriptions also don't just include the physical attributes of your character, but how they smell, or it can describe what they do, or how they feel about things, or how they act. Call was stout and round, and his great bald head glowed bright pink. Let's look at some artists' renditions of this. This is one of Call, although when I think of stout and round, I think of kind of chubby, but maybe this is very stout. This head's a little pinker, which I think is a little closer to the description. And then I just love this artist rendition. Who doesn't love Lego characters? There's Call, stout and round, and his great bald head. Also from the Book of Three, Dalbin, Master of Care Dalbin, was 379 years old. His beard covered so much of his face he seemed always to be peering over a gray cloud. So we have an artist rendition with a gray cloud surrounding his face. Here's a great one of his peering over a gray cloud, the eyes and all the gray on his face. And then, of course, who doesn't love Lego characters? So your job today is to write a descriptive paragraph about your protagonist, your main character. You have a couple of resources already. You have the protagonist column of your character chart. And remember, you don't have to use everything on the chart. You also have your sketch, and you don't have to use everything on your sketch either, but these should both feed you lots of good ideas to write a paragraph or 2 or 3 about your character. Here's a tip for writing a first draft. Keep writing. Let your ideas flow. Try to get them all on paper as quickly as you can. Don't stop to revise or edit or try to make it perfect the first time. If you don't like something in the moment, just cross it out and keep writing. Remember to leave some space between the lines because we will go back to revise and edit, and you need that room to make those corrections right in your work. So remember, just keep writing, let your ideas flow, just cross out your mistakes, leave room for revisions and edits to be done. So on Book Island, we're still at Character Lake. Your job today is to write a descriptive paragraph about your protagonist. All right, let's write.